Have you ever wondered about the crown of thorns? We often see it in art and movies, a symbol of suffering. But what does it truly represent? The story goes that Roman soldiers, mocking Jesus as the king of the Jews, twisted a thorny crown and pressed it onto his head. This was an act of pure cruelty, meant to inflict pain and humiliation. The sharp thorns would pierce his scalp, causing intense agony and bleeding. So, on one level, the crown of thorns is a stark, brutal symbol of physical suffering and the cruelty humans can inflict on one another. But there's a much deeper layer to this story. In the ancient world, a crown symbolized royalty, power, and victory. Kings wore crowns of gold and jewels. By placing a crown of thorns on Jesus, the soldiers were unknowingly part of a profound paradox. They were trying to mock his kingship, but in a way, they were crowning him with the very symbol of his unique kingdom. His kingdom wasn't about earthly power or military might. It was a kingdom built on humility, sacrifice, and love. This crown, made of common, painful thorns, represented a completely different kind of sovereignty. Let's think about thorns in a broader biblical context. Back in the book of Genesis, after Adam and Eve's disobedience, the ground is cursed. God says it will produce thorns and thistles. Thorns, therefore, became a symbol of sin, of the curse, of the brokenness that entered the world. They represent everything that is wrong with creation, the pain, the struggle, the decay. So when Jesus wears the crown of thorns, it's not just his own pain he's bearing. He is symbolically taking upon himself the curse of all humanity. He is wearing the weight of our sin and brokenness on his own head. This act transforms the meaning of thorns. What was once a symbol of the curse becomes a symbol of redemption. By bearing the crown, Jesus is beginning the process of reversing that curse. He is taking the pain and the sin and absorbing it, ultimately defeating it through his death and resurrection. The crown of thorns is a powerful image of substitutionary atonement, idea that he took our place, bearing the punishment we deserved. It's a crown of suffering, yes, but it's also a crown of victory over sin and death. So, the crown of thorns is not just a historical artifact or a simple symbol of pain. It's a paradox. It represents the height of human mockery and the depth of divine love. It symbolizes the curse of sin and the ultimate act of redemption. It's a crown of shame that becomes a crown of glory. It shows us a king whose power is found not in domination, but in sacrifice. The next time you see this image, remember the layers of meaning packed into those simple, sharp thorns. It's a story of a different kind of king, a different kind of crown, and a different kind of victory. Thanks for watching. And if this gave you something to think about, be sure to like and subscribe for more.